Welcome to MyTube. Last week, I did not have an episode for this series because last week I was just too. I got angry, I got upset, I got frustrated. You saw my rant in that video where I called out YouTube on their bullshit, and I just got too angry to do this video last week, and my apologies for y'all who expected it, if anyone at all. Now this week I'm back to doing MyTube, and here we are. There's one big thing I wanted to talk about, but first I want to say this. Guys, I'm bored. I'm bored doing these videos. Not these videos, I like doing these videos. I'm just bored of doing the same type of videos over and over and over and over again. I feel like I've done nothing creative in recent time and months. I feel like it's just been the same thing over and over again. And quite frankly, I'm getting bored of it. Honestly, I'm getting bored of it. Nothing against these type of videos. I do enjoy them. But I need to be a lot more creative. I think I feel a lot more enjoyable for me, and I feel like it's a lot more fun if I'm doing something more creative, something where maybe I play another character, I get to show another personality, someone that isn't really who I am. And when I do that, I enjoy myself more, and I'm editing them with more interest and more entertain. So yeah, I'm just bored of doing these over and over again. I do enjoy them, like I said, but it's just the same thing over and over. I get tired of it eventually. I will continue to do these series of MyTubes though, because I do enjoy them. I just need to do something else as well, not just this. Yes, I do have my toy wrestling series, toy wrestling entertainment, and that allows me to be a little bit more creative than this video series. But it's stressful though to make those, and yeah, I have fun doing it, but I still need something more creative. That's a little bit different. That's not the same thing on a weekly basis, because toy wrestling show that I do, the toy wrestling series, I do that every week, and it's nothing new. I mean, yes, it's a different angle and different story and different things to do with it, but it's still toys, playing with toys. So I want to come up with something different, and if you see something different on the channel in the next couple of days or nights or weeks, maybe even months, then you could know why. It's because I'm bored and I want to try and throw out different things into my channel that you might not expect, or that maybe I don't even know myself I'm gonna do right now. But I want to come up with different creative type of videos just to fresh things up every once in a while, and also for my entertainment purposes. So I just like to say that. Now here's a topic I've been wanting to talk about, and it may be a little depressing for a moment. I thought of this about a week ago. A night at work, I was thinking about this. It randomly just came to me. I started thinking about my dog. You see, a couple of years ago, I had this dog. Well, the story starts that my mom's dog had puppies, and my mom's dog was a Chihuahua, by the way. The name was Cookie. My mom's Chihuahua was named Cookie. So Cookie had puppies. In 2 weeks after giving birth to these puppies, it wasn't her first time having puppies. I believe it was about its fourth or fifth time that this Chihuahua had puppies, right? So about 2 weeks after having these puppies, my mom's Chihuahua, Cookie, she passes away. Randomly, surprisingly, it was very depressing for my mom, very sad. I felt sadness as well, but I'm pretty sure my mom felt a lot more sadness because my mom was closer to this dog than I was, even though at that time I did live with my mom and my family. Um, so we're left with 5 puppies to take care of. Puppies are 2 weeks old. 2 weeks old are these puppies. So we're fully aware that these puppies need a way to be fed because their mom died at 2 weeks old. Um, these puppies are 2 weeks old or 2 weeks young. So we're aware that we need to bottle feed them like they're babies. So we do that. Me and my mom, we get around to doing that a few times a day, in the morning, sometime in the afternoon, and at night before bedtime. Um, so we do this for a couple weeks. Eventually, we um, we give them away for free, um, and we stay with one. The one was so lonely. Before anyone could take it, I started getting close to it. And all 5 of them, from what we understand, were females. I got close to this one of the puppies. It was lonely, and I felt sorry that its siblings were given away. We could not take care of 5 puppies that are newborn without its mother because we would have to individually bottle feed them. So we explained that, and we made sure it went to good people who would bottle feed them as well. Um, so yeah, that one that was left by itself, I felt bad leaving it alone, sleep alone. So I got it into my room. It would sleep with me. It would sleep above my head on the pillow. And I got my mom to agree for me to keep it and not give that one away. I named this Chihuahua puppy Destiny. Okay? So I kept Destiny as someone I cared about. She was my full responsibility. Yes, my mom helped every once in a while, but it was basically me taking care of Destiny on my own. It was my choice, and I was very close with this dog, unlike any other before, because this dog was basically just my dog. All the others that I have seen and guess kind of like live with, I guess, want to say, were just basically, I was living there, but basically they were my mom's dogs, really. This was the one that I would actually feed myself, take care of at night, day, morning, whenever. So I was very close to this dog. When this dog was like let me see. It was born in July. So August, September, October, November, December, January, February. When it was less than 7 months old. So right after it completed 6 months old, it got sick. This Destiny got sick. And she stayed sick for a week, for about a week, and I did everything I could. I mean, I forked over the very little money I had to get her shots, and it just wouldn't help. It started by she 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 wouldn't eat. She would poop. She would poop blood. Um, and I couldn't. It eventually killed her. The shots didn't help, that they said would. Um, the very little money I had, I used, and along with my mom pitched in as well to complete. And I thank my mom for it. We tried. Um, we lost her, and basically she died in my arms. Um, and I watched her slowly die till she took her last breath. Um, and it was sad, and it was depressing for me. It still is, if that I'm thinking about it. Um, I digged her a grave in the backyard with the help of my brother and my nephew. My nephew was living with us at that time. And the grave is there. And for months, and maybe I would say for years too, I constantly thought about her. Like, literally, I remember the day after it died. Um, Me and my girlfriend had only been together for a couple of months. My girlfriend, who is my wife right now, at that time we were just dating, and we had only been together for a couple of months. I would say September we got together, October, November, December, January, February. We had been together for about 5 months when my dog died, and I remember getting on the bus a day or two later to go meet up with my girlfriend, and I remember seeing dogs as the bus passed through neighborhoods, and it got me very sad and depressing. I'm pretty sure I showed depressing signs when my signs of depressing and sadness with my girlfriend. I told her why, she understood. Um, when I say depressing, I mean like not suicidal or anything like that. I mean, I knew I can live through it, but it was still sad. And I think that lasted for a while, where I couldn't see another dog, even if that dog was in a Chihuahua. No matter what breed the dog was, I could not see a dog, because it was sad for me, extremely sad. Um, and that lasted. I know that it was always on my mind for at least that first year, and after that, um, every time I did see a dog, it was still sad and depressing. And I think up to this day, anytime I do see a dog, I remember Destiny. I can't help it. I just do. So now, that was in February of 2015. I'm thinking about this because it was in February 2015 that my dog passed away. It is now February 2019. So this month has me thinking and remembering that sometime I believe it was during this week in February that she passed. And it was very heartbreaking for me. So it was around this month, which is why it's depressing for me right now. Um, Not as depressing as it was when it freshly happened, but still saddens me to remember and to tell this story. Um, a couple where I remember, what was it, 2 years ago or whenever my mom got her dog at the apartment, Charles. And you see, when Destiny had passed away in 2015, my mom and I agreed not to have any more dogs. She wouldn't get a dog, I wouldn't get a dog, because it'd be too depressing. It'd be too sad when it dies, especially if it's short lived. I only spend time with my pup, with my Destiny, with my dog, 7 months. Not even 7 months. She didn't even complete to the point of being 7 months old. But it was so heartbreaking and depressing, that I had it enough. I had not wanted to. I did not want another dog to take care of and care for. That was my feeling. My mom felt the same because she had cared for Destiny as much as I did. Not only that, but months prior, my mom had lost Destiny's mom, Cookie, too. So she dealt with the death of two dogs in the span of about 7 months. So it was that what took a toll on my mom as well. It was depressing for her as well. And she at that time felt like she couldn't have another dog because if it died, it would be too depressing for her. And my mom is at the age where she can't take that depression. So now she has this dog. She gets this dog about 2 years, I would say, after Destiny passed. And the moment she brought it into the apartment to say, look, I got this dog, and I was there, I couldn't look at that dog. I could not. And nothing against that dog that she now named Charles. But it was depressing for me. I was not ready to move on and have another dog be a part of my life. Because if it's my mom's dog, I'm going to see it again all the time, especially at that time. I was still living with my mom in those apartments, and it was just sad and depressing. I could not, it took the, like really, I could not look at that dog. It was depressing. I did not want that dog in that apartment. I didn't want to care for another dog. But of course, eventually I was able to handle it and help my mom take care of that dog, whether it's take it to the park for a walk, like you saw in one of my early vlogs in 2016. So wait a minute. This is 2016, which I just remembered. Or 2017, yeah, now I remember, yeah. Cause I started YouTube in 2016, December. And my mom got this dog in May of 2017. So that's about right. I said 2 years after the passing of Destiny. So 2 years, I guess, wasn't enough. But now I care for the dog. When I go to my mom's to visit my mom, I pet and, I greet the dog and nothing against it. But that's not the point. I'm not against other dogs. It's just sometimes I wasn't ready to move on. I was not ready at all. And so yeah, I just wanted to remember her and wanted to mention her on this video. Well, I have nothing more to talk about, so thanks for joining me, and I apologize if it's too short, but it's almost 3 a.m. I'm damn tired, and I need to rest now. Good night.